Good morning. It's goddamn wild Tuesday, and it's already looking Tuesday wild action. Yeah, I did have to check to make sure it was Tuesday, believe it or not. I forgot. I forget pretty easily what day we're on sometimes. I've had that issue already for quite some time. I don't know if it's something good or something bad, but let me switch this thing up here for a second. All right. It actually surprised me. I'm like, I never thought I'd be a type of person. I'm like, is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? I'm like, I gotta double check. And I'll repeat to myself, okay, tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I'll come here and I'll be like, is it really Wednesday? So yeah, it's Tuesday, Wild Tuesday. My goodness, what overnight session already. It's already pretty much telling a story. If you know how to read it, I think you would be surprised, or you won't be surprised to what I'm gonna probably tell you today. All right. So I'm sure that there are a lot of people who might want to think that this thing wants to go down and up. Honestly, right now we are probably going nowhere. We're just consolidating last week's move. And in order for me to get into today's plan and why I'm thinking the certain way, I need to kind of show you yesterday, because without you understanding yesterday, you will fail to understand today. But before I do that, I forgot to basically just thank God the fact that I get to do this one more day. I always wake up feeling grateful, and I think that you might think that this is like some type of prop or some type of speech that I just come here and I give, and that is far from the truth. I literally, as soon as I wake up, I thank God. I'm like, my goodness. I'll wake up at 3 in the morning to go take a pee, and I'll be like, thank you, God. You woke me up. You woke me up for a reason. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm just always super grateful about everything. I have no idea exactly why or why not. I just do it because I just feel like living a life with purpose and gratefulness is better than, living a life that is far from feeling grateful all the time, because it truly is a joy of a ride to be here and get to do this one more day. So yesterday, you can see this right here. This 82 level was clearly acting up as resistance. I mean, it did take time for price to kind of reveal itself, and this is why days like yesterday is gonna be the patient traders, the traders that only trade their plan at a specific levels with in good risk management, that they will be profitable on days like yesterday, because this is as choppy as it's gonna get. I mean, or it could get worse. So it can get worse. It's not to say that, but it can definitely get worse. But again, this was the idea from yesterday right here. This 82 was acting up as resistance. Well, I saw this 82 again, and I saw this little trap up here to the upside. But I also talked on this stream a lot about this, how this 63 to 66 level was going to be support. We knew this. We talked a lot about this level. Well, yesterday I launched a Discord, which is totally free. I will never ask you for anything. It's literally a free place where we all want to grow as traders, and I want to improve myself and hold myself accountable to every single trade that I do. So over here, I actually mentioned how I was short the moment I got short. So I entered a short position at 80.50. My stop is here, and my take profit is down here. So as you can clearly see right here, I'm going to show you now my executions. I got short right there at 80.50 when I again saw the trap to the upside above 82. I saw we came to 82. Another time we got denied. Another time we got denied. 3 times there. Another time again. So when price rallied from the 68 to the 82, which I ended up taking a short at 80.50. Should have been 82, but again, like, I understood that that's the area of resistance there. I had no idea if we were going to consolidate this move even further like that, or just continue to dip down, right? So anyways, I take that short 82. My stop was at 84.50, as I mentioned, or 84, yeah, something like that. So it was above the trap. My stop was above the trap that was previously set here. And then, of course, I understand that 63 and 66 is support, so I don't expect for it to break. So I ended up locking it in the middle at a 64.50 for a nice 16 points on that short, giving me $800 yesterday on that account, which is amazing considering it was a short trade. And the reason why I'm talking about this short is because, well, today we are accepting price, and we have done quite a few interesting things overnight. You can see this is You know, we're in the middle, 72, 72, 72. We came back at 63 overnight again here. You can see this got at 1010. So again, no surprise we bounced from 63. It's actually unbelievable how well technical analysis did overnight. And this is why I mean that there's really no guessing in this game. Like, it's just, if you take this 63 long here, it becomes riskier. You got to understand that. Like, the more we bounce from a certain level, the more riskier that level becomes, the more used up it is. But understanding that in itself, that, you know, you can take a long of that level right there, but just understanding the risk of it. And until price does not break, well, then price is still holding it. So technically, this level can hold as long as it feels like it. I'm nobody to tell the market, you know what? We already tested this level like 10 times. Let's not even bother anymore. Let's just break it down, right? Well, no, if the market wants to continue to hold it, who am I to tell it not to hold, right? So that 63 held again, and it pushed all the way through the 82. Unbelievable move overnight. It basically did a very clean move. Like, look at it. You, like, oh my gosh. And again, 63. Is that a coincidence that we bounced from there? Absolutely not. I'm actually even thinking, like, why didn't I have an order set there in order for me to get long at that level? Because this is kind of predictable. It is going to happen. And you can see here a little volume imbalance that I sometimes talk about there. It got filled right there. And then we continued on with this push all the way to the 93.50. So we almost got to an all-time high, or we got pretty close to the highs. So after we rallied through the 82, 89, we ended up basically pulling all the way back down to take a wild guess, 69. Still not quite at 66 or 63, but again, we kind of rallying off that currently right now. We're accepting price above 82. So I'm interested to see how long we can kind of hover above 82 right now. Perhaps 82 is a long entry. Just trying not to stay too aggressive because it is a choppy kind of range right now. And we could easily go from 82 back down to the 66, 63. It's a game of ping pong that constantly keeps repeating itself, as I often say. And that is exactly why I call this the greatest game of ping pong in Jenga. This level of yesterday and today should be a testament to what I'm saying. You can see very clearly how 63 to 66 area keeps on holding, and bears just cannot break that level currently. And 82 is continuing to kind of be a ceiling. And of course, that kind of ceiling getting broken yesterday today at 2:48 in the morning. So we'll see. I mean, I think 82, I should probably be long of 82 already. It's a momentum play. It would be a little bit of a risky long there at 82, but I just like to see, or I like the fact that we have defended 66 overnight. We have done a lot of kind of moves pretty much showing that 66 ain't going nowhere. So gap currently is sitting at 75.75. That's where we closed at yesterday. So perhaps if we do get one more dip to fill the gap, right, to do that, maybe I can take that long of 82. So meaning we close the gap at 75, we get back above 82, and then I'll be interested on to the long side here. Although I do think I might have missed it already. I should have been long already from 82, just waiting for the push off higher. This is going to be a riskier day, though, on the long side, because like I said, if I take the long of 82, I'm basically assuming that 82 has overtaken, which was yesterday's resistance, which means we're going up. But we could still pull back to the 66 and 63. So just don't be surprised if we do. But I like to see this kind of consolidation happening currently right now. Above 82, perhaps below 89, we can kind of congest a little bit more. That would be good. That would be good for the bulls to basically accept price at this level. And currently, that's what I'll be looking at. 82 is going to be in play. And I think, again, I mean, yesterday didn't really go up. It kind of consolidated, right? It went sideways. Choo-choo train went up. Again, I thought yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Like, I think we're going to probably break down 66 because that's the first level of support in order for us to head down. And it would not be a bad thing if we head to the downside. You guys got to understand this. It is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Look at this. We know market goes up and down and then up, up, down. But this market just goes up, 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 maybe down, and then up, up, up. Look at this hour. Look at this daily chart right here. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, since that pullback was done, it's done. Like, we are just rallying through this, and I'm not gonna be fighting short, trying to pick this top here. Yesterday I did short, but remember, this is a totally different day. Situations change, and again, there was proven resistance at that point at 82 yesterday, as I already walked you through, and I did post up on the Discord exactly the moment I entered, and the moment I wasn't home when I got out. It was done. So, yeah. So here it is. We're on the. Oops. Let me take this out. We're on the Discord there. I already gave out some certain levels and exactly what I was thinking here. So like I talked about, supports are 63 to 66 pretty much again today. 46.51, which is the first major under I'm willing to buy. And then 46.51 being the best. But of course, that's not kind of happening because we're not dipping. And then 37, 39 is the final support I'm willing to buy. And at that point, I would say and tell you that this pullback is coming, that we are officially on pullback mode. But right now, we are not on pullback mode. We're in consolidation mode. Below 37, 39 is the pullback officially starting. And I also talked here at 632, if we can accept price back above 82, yesterday's resistance. Let me put this like that. Yesterday's resistance. I would be excited about a breakout incoming. And above 97.50, the market has revealed the intentions with the intentions is up without any single meaningful pullback. Today I'll be looking to the long side until 37.39 fails. We're currently consolidating last week's rally. Why am I telling you that? Well, because the plan has been set up there since this morning. I could have done it earlier, but either way, it doesn't matter. I give you there my thoughts. I'll tell you there because, again, I'm not streaming all day long. But if I ever do enter a trade like yesterday when I got that amazing short, well, you wouldn't know about it, and then you wouldn't. Now, you cannot say it's hindsight, or you cannot say that, it's bullshit that I'm telling you I was long, because sometimes I'll come here and I'll be like, yeah, look, I was long here, and then I took profit here. And I know somebody's always going to have that doubt. Well, now you don't have to doubt. You can go into the Discord there. It's totally free. I'm not even charging you anything for it. It will always remain free. And yeah, you can come here, talk out your levels, give out your plan, and other traders will probably look at it and give you their opinion if they want. If not, well, again, it's for me, it's a way to keep myself accountable to my trading method. So one trade yesterday, one and done, and that's it. So today I'm gonna be looking to do the same thing. One trade, and I'll be done. It takes patience, especially a day like yesterday. You need patience. That short I took yesterday required a lot of patience. I only got in short, I think it was at around 11 or 11:30, something like that. So actually, I didn't even, how bad of me, I didn't even put the invite link here. All right, there you go. There's the link is up there. It's again totally free. I don't want to. I know I keep sounding repetitive, and the more I say it, I think the more people are gonna think I'm gonna sell you something. But whatever, it is what it is. There's always gonna be that person. But people who are there, they can tell you if I am there just trying to sell you something or genuinely just having conversations about trading. And yesterday when I got short, instantly I mentioned it there. they'll be the ones to know first, I guess, of levels and things of what I'm thinking, right? But today, 82 reclaim, not doing so bad right now. I should have been long of 82 as soon as we got back above there, which was sent out this morning at 6:30 on the Discord. I did talk about reclaiming that 82 level and accepting price there. Should have been long 82 already, but I'm gonna wait to see if maybe at open we get a little bit of volatility and we can close the gap at 75, pop back above 80, 82 area, and I can probably take the long up there. It'll be a safer play. This is yesterday's resistance, though. It should not come to a surprise as to why we are here. You can see that short entry there. Let me actually disable this now. So you can see that resistance, very clear resistance there. So today, all I'm saying is if we can hover price above 82 and we can congest above 82, means the resistance has officially been overtaken, which means choo-choo train went up. It's just sad that we don't even get a pullback, not even a meaningful pullback, like nothing. It's not that I'm a short bias trader. By any means, I'm nowhere near short. It's just that the more and more we grind up higher, the more I'm like, okay, I bought yesterday, it worked. I bought yesterday, it worked. I bought yesterday, it worked. It's like sooner or later, it's not going to work anymore. And then you start to get anxiety or frustrated. You're like, I mean, as long as it keeps going up, it's fine. But it's like, you know, we're going to get a pullback one of these days. Look at this daily chart. Like, it would have not been entirely bad if we kind of got a nice little sell here. Maybe back testing these levels to the downside, right? And then kind of continued upwards. It would have not been bad. But no, we only got down to, what, 45? And that was overnight. It wasn't even like during the day that we got down to that low. It's like right now. Right now, the low is 63. That was done overnight. Nada. All-time high is sitting right at that 97.50. Currently right here. Right there. We're getting really close to it. I mean, until the support fails, we gotta be bullish, right? Can't really. I will not short 97 by no way. The only way I would be interested in a potential short at 97 is if we get something like yesterday, where you need to see very clear, identifiable resistance without guessing. Like if it doesn't work, well then that's just too bad. It doesn't work. But for example, here you can see this. We had a little trap, which was perfect. We had all these tests of 82, which is perfect. So all you gotta do is take that short at 82, have your stop above the trap at 84.50. And you're good. You're risking 2 points. Like that makes sense on a short. On a perspective based on risk management, that makes sense. Now, to short here at 86, I mean, suit yourself. By my opinion, you might as well send the money to your broker. Just give it to them. That's my opinion. Save the commissions and just give it straight to them. Or to the markets. Not even to your broker, to the markets. Be like, yes, I am sending you my money today. Yes, I am going to short 86. Yes. This choo-choo train wants up. Up. If it doesn't want up, then it's got to tell me I'm wrong. We got to break down 67, 66 area. 66, 63. But look where we are. This was yesterday's support. We're stepping up the ladder. So today we might be turning 82 into support, right? We're moving up the ladder. We are building that Jenga block. The Jenga block is not on fire, but picture it that we are just building it higher and higher. At the first level of support fail, at that 63, 66 failing, we go down below there. Then you can start to kind of worry. You can start to think to yourself, a pullback is coming. Right now, if we pull back all the way down to like 72, we could easily bounce from there. This is bullish. Don't get fooled. Fucking problem here is that I don't really have an entry. Just because I know it's going to go up doesn't mean I have an entry here either. Only if we put the goddamn trend line right there. I should have got long right there with that bull flag. What time frames am I using now? So for me to look for entries and to pretty much trade on, you can see this right here, the ES2. So that's a 2-minute time frame. Now, where my levels come from, that's a different story. They come from hourly and daily charts. So, for example, when I show you the big picture right here, I always look at big levels, like dailies. I look at hourly. You cannot get support and resistance from a 2-minute time frame. It is not going to happen. So, my hourly is very clearly right there. You can see a lot of different things I got drawn up here. But... yeah, this one is not really my main chart here. All my support resistance, they come from another chart. But again, like they all come from an hourly. I have even a 4-hourly. I don't really like too much the 4-hourly. I find it's too much, like too big for me. But I just like to see levels within the 1 hour that align with the daily as well. I can look at weekly sometimes too. The weeklies, I'll be honest, it's more for like time for trend lines and stuff like that. Because I like to know what kind of trend we might be breaking. For example, like this one here. This is a very clear kind of uptrend, if you will, right? If we were to somehow start to break this to the downside here, well, then I'm probably thinking we're, a trend line break on a weekly time frame or a daily time frame is going to hold much more weight than a trend line break on a 2-minute time frame, right? But never, in my opinion, get your levels from a 2-minute time frame. The 2-minute time frame is only to serve you to look for entries, because we can't really enter trades on an hourly chart. You can, but I mean, I think that's just being lazy, but that's my opinion. And it also depends what type of trader you are, right? Like if you're a trader who's going to be in that position for a very long time, well, then you don't really care what type of fill you get. As long as the trend line or whatever happens and then you get long or short, then you're okay. But top-down analysis, you got to narrow down from the top to the bottom. And then you got to go from the bottom and build boxes. So, for example, right now, I understand that we're consolidating between 82 and 37. Well, I mean, so what happens there, right? Like, you got to build a plan within a bigger box, if you will. So I understand 37 is a major level, which we haven't even come close to it. So I haven't talked about it so much. But 66 is was that next major, which did held yesterday really nicely. 66 to 63. I mean, if you're here wondering why we're higher, honestly, like if you watched yesterday, you would know that 63 to 66 area was very key level for the market. You can see how it was essentially resistance here for a while. We had a trap to the downside. And again, look how many defenses of this level. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Even overnight. Look at it. Again, like we cannot expect price to just break there. Obviously, I was thinking we could break it because after a level gets used up this much, it's not under any obligation to hold. But it held. So price is king, which means Choo-choo train went up. And then this 82 resistance, very clear. And again, obvious resistance. This has to be obvious. Like you can see that there. This is where I got short yesterday. People in the Discord knew about this level here. And we are essentially now pushing through that resistance. We're accepting price above there. So I am still bullish on it. Again, I just don't really have an entry here. But that is how technical analysis in general would work. You have to get your levels from the top, and then you got to build a strategy around it that works. So when we reclaim a resistance, well, now that, as the theory goes, shall become support. So now this 82 shall be support. And kind of the opposite, right? If, for example, 66 to 63 is clear support, like I could... It doesn't take a genius to realize that it's very clear and obvious support. If we were to break down there and we were to go below there, Guess what? Now that's going to be resistance. All right, so crystal ball indicator. I'm here yappity yappity, and I'm not here doing the crystal ball indicator. We got 4 minutes left. Are we going? Hey, yesterday was right too. Are we going to pump at market open? Actually, I got a very more specific question than this one, but without a doubt, crystal ball feeling bullish so far. Next magical question is, are we going to fill the gap at 57.75 and reclaim 57.82 and pump to all-time highs? I know it's a long question, but it is, I mean, it's exactly the setup I'm thinking could play out here. So let's see. This is kind of justifying my plan now. Let's see. No. All right, then. Last question, then. Should I get long on any pullback above 57.82? Certainly. Holy shit! This thing is on fire today. It's almost like I'm having a conversation with a human today. Watch. That's pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe it's because I'm the one asking the questions, and obviously I'm gonna get answers to what I'm asking. But I don't know. That just felt to me very real. In other words, hop on long, baby. Get long this future train, Leo. Get long. That's what it's telling me. I just gotta be careful. Gotta be cautious, but. Market's going to open on up in 2 minutes. Get your orders ready. Make sure you are ready. Are there any numbers or anything that I need to kind of worth noting over here? Numbers in 31 minutes. Consumer confidence. Don't say nothing, but today I saw this guy's cup, my son's cup. I'm like, I'm gonna use it. This thing looks gangster today. He's gonna be all cranky after. Yeah, why use my cup? I wouldn't be surprised if he comes here knocking at the door. Why are you using my cup? Give me my cup. All right, all right. Market's about to open on up. Get ready. Get ready. Be cautious here. Be cautious here. Remember, we could easily dump here. I'm going to follow the crystal ball here on this, okay? This is a crystal ball trade right there. This is a crystal ball trade. Be cautious. This is, again, this is a breakout trade. Be very cautious here. We could go fill the gap and then pop back above. The crystal ball told me to get long. Believe it or not, I'm doing it because of the crystal ball. I'm giving it a 3-point stop of this 80. What am I long at? 82.50. Gonna do it, baby. yeah. Dun. Oh my gosh, Crystal Ball. You told me to get long, you didn't. It didn't work. What's wrong with you? God damn it, Crystal Ball. Ducking Crystal Ball. Just cost me 150 bucks. All right, let's see. Now let's get serious. Maybe we do want to fill the gap first. Remember, there's that gap at 75, 75. See, this is why you don't trade what the crystal ball says. You got to follow your own plan. I asked it very specifically. Should I get long on any pullback? Little prick said yeah. I know. Don't tell me. I know. Take. We almost filled the gap from 75, 75 from yesterday. A2 has been. All right, so we got down to 78 so far. We haven't really closed that gap. It's kind of the only thing that kind of worries me here. If we take back this 82 level. Hey, at least I'm gonna have something interesting to say here later on the trade recap. I took that goddamn trade because of the crystal ball. And it didn't work. All right, so we're at 79 right now. 79. Can we get down to the 75 and close this gap? $82 didn't want to hold. Like I said, we could have easily popped down to close the gap and then got back above 82, which is kind of the real setup I guess I'm looking forward for towards Bond. This is also implying that we are on breakout mode because remember, we could still easily go back down to the 66, 63 level. But I just don't know if we're going to go the way back down there. This has already been tested heavily. If the Bulls are really in the mood, they're not going to want to go down because they know with each test, it becomes weaker and weaker and their breakout is in jeopardy. They are, it's getting riskier. Nothing's wrong with having a pullback, but your guess is as good as mine as to when it's going to come. My guess is going to come whenever we start to break 63. We're far away from that right now, so. Remember numbers at 9 o'clock. If you're not sure where to get numbers or how I get numbers, you can clearly see this on economic calendar on investing.com. And it's pretty straightforward. I do like how they label it for you. You can see here in 24 minutes, we have consumer confidence number, whatever they're expected. I don't know. I don't care about numbers, as you know. And over here, you can see the star rating, which is 3 stars. So it's going to be a pretty impactful number on the market. It's going to create volatility. So perhaps it might be best to wait up until 10 o'clock in order to trade and to kind of see what the market is going to be doing. But it all depends on what happens here. Let's see. And don't laugh at that trade, okay? I'm telling you, today I'm like, I'm gonna try the crystal ball one day. Today had to be the day. Didn't work today. Sometimes though, that thing, like, it gets me worried if I'm in a good trade. It's all a joke. Remember, with the crystal ball, it's a joke, all right? Don't take it very seriously. It's for entertainment purposes. So right now we're kind of coming back into this 82 level. Again, no dip is really meaningful. Dip is going to be coming until 63 to 66 break, which is, we know this, support from yesterday. You could argue now that potentially we could get short below 82, but I don't really like shorting this now at 82. Yesterday I did, and I did do it, but that was because it was a very different picture. It was very different. Your dog's puking all over the house. Ugh. Yeah. I remember when my dog used to do that. It was bad. And my dog was small. I don't know why. I get a feeling your dog's big. Because for you to be mentioning that here, it must be a lot. And in case you missed it, like I said yesterday, I was short. We got into a nice 16-point short yesterday, which was mentioned here. As soon as I got in short, if you want to join, it's all free. I will never charge you anything. And you can probably learn from other traders there or talk about trading in general if you're looking for a free community where we're all trying to grow as traders. Well, it's right there. It's pinned to the chat. Actually, I don't know if it's pinned, but it's right here. And you can put your sales wall barrier down. I'm never going to sell you nothing on there. I sound like a salesman. The more I say it's free, the more people are like, yeah, you say it's free, but nothing's free in life. I remember my cousin, he was telling me, I don't remember what we were talking about. He's like, buddy, somebody was trying to give me something for free here, right? And they were like, buddy, in this world, the only thing that is free is to breathe. And soon you're not even going to be able to do that for free. Man's got a point. 3 times last night, twice today. Yeah. That sounds pretty serious. You're in the States, if I'm not wrong. That bill's going to be nice. In Canada, the vet bill was always something crazy. Every time I would go, there was like $400. For the simplest things. I'm not even talking about like something major. Just for him showing up, it was like 120 bucks. All right, so it looks like we are kind of getting back into this 82 level here. So perhaps we could be dipping back down to the 63, 66 level. We'll see. We'll see if the bleeding can stop at 75. 75 is the gap fill. I don't look for the gap fill, but it's there. Yep, it is. They do charge. People charge for communities. I'm not going to charge nothing again. Like, well, why would I charge anything? I am passionate about what I do, and I was already part of like not part of, like, I had this group with some family, right, that like we talk about trading and stuff. So I'm like, might as well just do the community. I'll talk about trading there. I can talk about trading all day. It's what I do. It's a passion of mine. I don't need your money to survive. And that I'm proud to say, because a lot of people that I see online, like I don't know. Not all of them, just some. Like they have massive communities charging like $300 a month or whatever it is, $300 for the year or whatever it is. And they're there giving money away for free and stuff. But it's like, are you giving money away for free, or like, I don't know. It just doesn't quite make sense. And that's why I always say authenticity will always prevail. But during the day, of course, we're going to be here on the live stream and stuff. Top Step TV's long NQ. Look, I don't really want to comment on what others are doing, but what I will tell you is that this thing can still go down to the 63, 66. Now, the tricky part is it doesn't mean I want to short here. In other words, we just closed the gap on ES, right? At 75, 75. We know the gap is right here. Now, the question is, can we bounce from here and reclaim 82? If we can do that, then no, we're not going anywhere near down. But right now, where we are at in the middle, I wouldn't touch it. I would stay away from it. Because as very easily as it could go up, it can also go down. So I'm not interested in buying this up until 63, 66 area, which is a clear level of support from yesterday. And I'll be honest, I mean, just looking at this particular, I'm not a pattern trader or anything like that, but just looking at this in general like this, there's not a whole lot of reason for me to get long here. I would rather get long at 82. I know it might look like it's a late entry, but there is no such thing as a late entry, or sorry, a late entry in the market when you're trading support and resistance. There's no such thing. I'm a level to level trader. And I'll be honest, 75 is kind of a choppy ground from yesterday. I mean, I don't know why I would want a long here. I don't know. This is the overnight. I mean, it looks better overnight, but during the day yesterday, if you had tried this long, you would have been wrecked. Right here. This was kind of the day yesterday, right? Like, if you're trying to get long here, I mean, in hindsight, obviously, but also in hindsight, it was better to be short there on the 82, which is exactly what I did. I got short right here, and then I took profit down here, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about the 75 level, besides try to stay away from it. Could go either way. It's a toss-up here. We'll see. So the fact that we broke down 82, Choo-choo train might want to go down to the 66. Or we retake back 82, at which point I would simply get long up there. I gotta be honest though, like, I don't want to be throwing shit at anybody though. Just stay quiet, Leo. On this particular level, though, I will say that to me, in my opinion, it's as good as a guess for me. And if I'm gonna guess, look, that 82 trade I took there, that was plain me being, that's me. That's my problem. But for me to come here and tell you, I mean, the 75 is a good level to either buy or long, I wouldn't do it. I would argue, again, we broke down 82. We want to go 66. So unless you're short from this entry back here at 82, there's just nothing for me to do. If I'm going to guess here, I might as well go to the casino. There's a couple of little slot machine places around here. I'll go there later on tonight. Grab a nice pint. Get a nice bucket full of change, and I'll have more fun there. But NQ, I mean, if they're long NQ, I don't trade NQ right now. I trade ES. So in general, I have no opinion. NQ is a lot more volatile. They can go up a lot more by the time it moves different. And I guess it depends too. Like, for example, if you were long that 75, if you want to take profit at 79 or 82, I guess that's a good scalpy trade, but I'm more interested in trend moves. Am I in Las Vegas? No, I probably should go one of these days. One day. I do like gambling, clearly, sometimes. But no, I'm in El Salvador. I live down here. I've been here for 6 months. More than 6 months now. I gotta say, though, I'm starting to get a little homesick. I do miss Toronto. My downtown apartment, I do miss it. But I'm gonna try to stay here through Christmas. Fucking the snow in Toronto is just, it's too much. I don't like it. Your bones. It's so freaking cold there. I don't know. But I do miss it. I miss Toronto a little bit, I gotta say. I never thought I would say it, but I do. And again, honestly here, like, look at this. Like, if I had taken this long here, right? I don't like this. I don't like, we could have easily fallen to the 66. We're kind of trying to push, but it just feels so, I don't know. I don't like it. Like, why try to trade these little candles? These are little pricks. Let me show you the type of setups you want to see. This is what you want to see. You don't want to see that crap. This is garbage. You go up and down and all around. Like, I don't know. It's not for me. Look at this. We talked about this level. Okay, so don't be here saying it's hindsight. 63 to 66 level, right? So you can see this trap below 63, right? Price dips below 3 to 5 points, a level of support, reclaims that level, back tests for a second time right here, and then it gives it wasn't a clean move, but it does get you to the next level all the way up. Like, that is a move for me. But now trying to get in here short and then try to take profit here, or like get long here and then take profit here, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to look for the move that's going to generate 20 points, 30 points, and I can take my 10 points from it, 15 points from it. It's easier to make 10, 20 points like yesterday, or in general. It's easier to make 15, 20 points on a 50-point move or a 30-point move than it is to make 10 points off a 10-point move. And look at that. That's exactly why I would have not been long there, because just as good as it looked along, it's just, this isn't. It's a bunch of BS here. We're ping-ponging now. We're back below 82, so I think we want to go probably 66. That doesn't mean I need to get short here. Unless I'm short from 82, like I said, there's nothing for me to do. Nada. And we got numbers coming in 10 minutes, so right now is a good time to exercise patience. And this is what I mean. Look at that. It looked bullish for a second, then bearish. It looked bullish for a second, then now bearish. And then it might look bullish again, and then bearish. And then you might be like, well, look, you got the bear flag. You have this entry here at the break of these lows here. And then you have a million different ways that you can tell me. Or I can just tell it to you like this. This was yesterday's resistance. We attempted to break above it. We got back into the range. So once we get back into the range, the short entry is at 82. That's simple. And then from 82, you are looking for a move not to the 75. You're looking for a move down to support, which is at the 67 level. Well, more, 63. From 82 to 63. And I'm not talking hindsight. This is the trade I took yesterday, from 82 to 64.50. Or what was it? 80.50 to 64.50. 16 points. It's a level to level game. This is a game of ping pong. I believe it with my heart and soul that this thing is a game of freaking ping pong. Look at the chart from yesterday. Look at the overnight chart. Where does it bounce from? Ask yourself those key questions. Understand this game on a deeper level. Patterns and things like that, yes, they can be an extra affirmation to what you are essentially analyzing. Like if I'm ever long and I see a bull flag shaping, makes me feel good, but does the bull flag really make a difference? I mean, maybe. And look at this recent why I don't also trade VWAP. This is NQ at the top there. If you had gone short below VWAP there, you would have gone wrecked. If you had gone long there at the VWAP, you would have gone wrecked. If now you would got long there, you would have gone wrecked. If you got short there, you would have gone wrecked. Now, if you're getting long here, are you going to get wrecked again? It is such an indicator. There's no indicators in the market. Come on. Like, there's nothing. There is, if you're looking for the indicator, just, I'm sorry, but don't do it. Just don't. Being nicely, I'll tell you, don't do it. There is no indicator that works. Nothing works. Because think about it. Indicators are lagging to price. Even volume. Volume doesn't make sense. Do you want to see a session or a candle with higher volume? Sure, but what does that mean? Does more volume mean we're going to go higher or lower? It depends. I guess anybody can master anything. And for me, it's just level to level, resistance, support. It's just easier. It's boring because you have to wait. You got to be patient. Take one trade. Done. 16 points. Walk away. But why do I need to learn how to trade this bullshit here? Well, I don't want to. And look at that NQ again, right below the VWAP. Like, your mind would be exploding right now because you're like, okay, well, if you trust the VWAP, right? So where is it going? Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we going like, okay, we're going sideways. All right. But if we're going sideways, well, then where is your advantage? Like, where do you think price is going? How can you ever make money without even understanding what price is really doing? I don't know. I think right now we're back to the consolidation below 82. We want to go to 63, 66. We're going to test it one more time. Can it break? We'll see. Price is king. If it breaks, the beginning of the pullback, the beginning of the trend shift is coming. Until that level does not break, we ain't going nowhere to the downside. This could just be a better opportunity to buy. We got major numbers coming in 5 minutes. Don't forget it. So perhaps this is the dip before the rip. We'll see. I just hope it just keeps on selling. I want to see this thing get down to the 63 level for me to get long, because I'm looking to the long side here. And I'm looking for the long side because I missed the short here. Duck. Should have been short, Crystal Ball. Come on. So we're kind of just downtrending, not downtrending. I don't want to use that word. We're pulling back. Let's see if we can kind of get some more pullback on this. By the way, I don't draw my trend lines. I'll give you a quick tip that I do. I don't like to draw my trend lines like this, like meaning point to point. The reason being is I like to see where the fake outs came in. So, for example, I see that one fake out there, right? You see this fake out here? We attempted to break above this trend line coming down right now. Always the trend line starts from the beginning of where the move is beginning. And it must have at least 2 to 3 touches. If it doesn't have more than that, less than that, it's not a trend line. you're just drawing lines. Like, it has to have more than one touch on it. Right now it's developing, right? So we kind of get another squeeze through. I'll be slightly adjusting it, right? I would not draw one from here to here. I mean, you can, but I guess you could draw a line however you feel like it. All right, let's see. Numbers are incoming in about what 4 minutes. So get ready. Volatility is about to get introduced. Get your orders ready. I'll be looking for a trap. Maybe if we get a dip all the way down to the 63, maybe even in the 60. We'll see. We're getting close to a major level, not major, but a level of support here. This 67, 68 level, kind of the 72 as well, this whole area here. But with the volatility incoming, I would want to see it get flushed first. At least 67 minimum. Be cautious. Below this level, below that, really that 66 level, a dip could be incoming. So if we do get any sell on these numbers, that would be the trend change there. Not trend change, but let me get my words correctly. That would be the first sign that the Jenga block is starting to fail, and perhaps we need to be looking to the downside. Right now, I'm still looking to the upside. All right, numbers are about to come in. Get ready, get ready. I'm going to try to get this long down here at the 66, 68 area. Looking for one more pop. We'll see if it can hold, but we got to watch price as it comes in. If we just sell right through it, well then, you know. Don't get too excited yet. And just as expected, when Tyrell said about Top NQ or Top Step TV being long there, I don't even want to say their name because I'm gonna start beef for no reason. But my take up here was I don't want to do nothing because I think 66 might want to get hit. From the failure of that 82, 66 probably wants to get hit. It's the same trade as yesterday. We're still consolidating. So yeah. But again, I don't know if they took profit on their pops. I don't know. All right, so we are looking pretty bearish. I gotta tell you, this particular pattern does remind me of a little bit of Niagara Falls, but it hasn't failed yet. I can't assume that the level will fail because, well, that's not what I preach here. Until it fails, but. All right, we got 10 seconds till the numbers. Get ready. Remember, I'll be watching price closely at that 66, 68 area. So please dip ES to that level, and then let's bounce from that level. I'll be ready. Numbers are out. Numbers are out. So far, not doing a whole lot. Come on, sell a little bit more, ES. Sell a little bit more. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Almost. Almost. 65. I'm waiting for price to see if it wants to come back above 65. I'm going to give it it's a risky long here. We could still go deeper, but let me try it out. Let me try it out. See if we're going to hold this level, or else we're going downtown. We're going downtown if we break down here. Hold this level. This is it. One more shot. Let's see if they can hold it or not. Oh my gosh, NQ is coming down. I don't know, guys. Be cautious here. Ah, so they dumped it. Oi. All the way down to the 63, which is not exactly what I was hoping for here, but I thought they would bounce it from earlier, I'll be honest, but 63. This is yesterday, that low from that support from yesterday. Oh, fudge. Maybe I was a bit early on that 68. I should have waited for the candle to close. That would have been the confirmation I needed. I'm going to wait for this candle to close. I was just a bit early on it. I need to see that trap develop. I didn't wait. We closed below there. Well, there's that 66 target short from the 82. But Doc, now I'm getting worried if I'm getting caught here on this still inevitable pullback that we've been waiting for. We're kind of holding up at the 63 level here so far. This is yesterday's support here. All right. Well, that is happening right now. The first block is failing. Should have waited for that candle to close above there. It never did close. There was no need to take that long there, Leo. Damn. Just like that. We're almost down to the 51. Typically, I would buy 51, but why is this moving? I would buy 51, but I mean, we're waterfalling now. Look at this hourly chart from yesterday. We are not looking the best right now. This was yesterday's support here level. We're flushing it now. I've done 2 trades. Kind of out of trades, but we'll do one more. 3. I'm starting to think it gets short. Like I said, below 66, 66. That is a short area for me now. I know you might be like, well, look, we just been selling. Isn't that like a FOMO short? Not really. We could easily go back to test 68 now, 66. And that could give me an entry there. Or the opposite. If we take back the 68 level, that's a long all day. But right now, as it stands, I'm looking to the downside. We probably push lower from here. Just gotta wait for some pop. Yeah, I want to get short this choo-choo train. I'm looking for a move to the 51, 50-ish to the 30s. We'll see. Because if this is the beginning of the pullback, like I said, the market is very clear when we're pulling back. And it's the first failure of the first level of support, which is right now. Not enough pullback, though. I want to see at least 67, 66 would have been nice. Not enough, though. Let's see if we can kind of start to kind of maybe pull back to the 68. And then maybe even do like this bear flag thingy-majiggy, something like that. We'll see. If we take back 68, it's a very bullish picture, which means this would be a giant trap to the downside. Let's test the theory of this 66. Limit sell. If I could get filled 66, that would be amazing. We're at 63.50. I don't know if we're gonna go to the 66. I know if I market order right now in, it's gonna go to the 66. That's the problem here. Come on, you almost filled me there. Almost. Remember, above here, it's gonna be a long old day, but as of right now, as it is, I'm still looking to the downside. Come on, come fill me at 66. Come on. All right, so I'm filled at 66. I'm going to give us a little bit of space just in case we do want to pop off, but I hope not. So I just got filled 66. Whoops, sorry. Now I'm looking for a move minimum back down to the 51.30 area. I'll be back. I'm going to get some agua. I'll leave you looking at the nice side of the chair. All right. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh, when it's not your day, it's not your day. So they kind of just pushed it through right now. Where the hell did I get filled at? I need to see this. 69.75. Oh my gosh, it was one tick away from my stop. Hmm. Such pricks, man. They went to get my stop. Such little pricks. They got my stop with one tick away. Like, I could have still been in this short. They had to do it, didn't they? I'm thinking about giving this another shot here. I'm gonna have to do it one more time. My stop's gonna be above this wick high here. This will be my last trade now. That wick. I wasn't here to see it. It's pretty shitty. This is it. This is the last one, okay? I know I said that last one was gonna be it, but it's like unresolved business here. Come on, yes. Delhi was one tick away. If I was here, I would have moved it, but I know these little wicks, these little pops off like that. Such little pricks. It's part of the game, though. It happens. Can't complain. I am the one who walked away. 60. I got my stop was at 69.75. The high on that candle was 70. Little breaks. All right, now it's just a simple patience game. I gotta let this thing ride. Ride. That one was on me. I shouldn't have walked away when I was in the trade, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it's good to walk away for a little bit. I guess today not so good. This is my last trade, though. I swear. This is now my last. I know I said the last time, Leo, you got to hold yourself accountable to it, but it's just the setup is there. And I know that kind of hurts because my stop is a little bit tight, but we'll see. Let's see if we can play on out now. And notice. We're bouncing from yesterday's 63 level. That's the only issue here, but should be looking for this move down to the 51 at least. Should retest that level now. It's a used up toy, this one now. And then L'amore. My first target on this would be 51 if we can get down there. It might take some time. It just is what it is, but yeah, how much I love you. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts. Anybody want to share your thoughts with me? Do you think we're going up? We're gonna reclaim 67 and then push off higher. Am I wrong shorting this choo-choo train? Give it to me straight. Tell me. Tell me your thoughts. Come on, this is it. This is the bear shot right now. We got the dump to the, what was it, 56. We get the push back testing that 67, 68 area. 66 as well. So it's because remember, it's like a vague area, right? 66, 68. But we should be pushing down to the 51, 47 area, right? Well, this is the setup for it if we're gonna get it. If the Bears want to do it, this is it. This is as good as it gets for you guys. It won't get much better than this. So start working. Where am I going to add? The shorts is tricky for me to add, but could be a nice add in here. We'll see. Perhaps at the break of the lows, if we break through those lows right now, we're kind of holding up here now. Duck. Yeah, I mean, there's no better setup for the Bears to come and bring price lower right now. This is it. I'm sticking to that idea. Below 72, 68, mainly 68, 66, I'm staying short. This choo-choo train wants to probably finally give the pullback. We'll see. Good thing is we're about to find out. If I'm dead wrong, this thing's going to reclaim that level and then back up we go. But don't do me like that, yes. Remind me of Niagara Falls. I remember Niagara Falls. Not I used to remember. I remember Niagara Falls. It's such a beautiful sight. It is a gorgeous sight. Seeing all that water just dumping straight down. Can you remind me of it? Come on, baby. All you gotta do is break down. Moan. Don't let this be a trap to the downside. Let's just go down, baby. I'm free. So we're still here waiting. It's consolidating currently. It's consolidating. Dun, 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 dun. It's gotta wait patiently. I think we're going 51. Come on. Just do what he is. Remind me of Niagara Falls, baby. Let's go, baby. Ducking. Sell this thing. Sell it. Should have broke already. It should have, but unfortunately, like I say all the time, I can't really force the market to do the move whenever I want. It'll do it whenever it's ready. Oh my gosh, come on. Ducking sell this freaking thing. There we go. Now we're talking. That little wick up there is a ducking bee. But what can I do? It's the market. It's life. Little prick. I go for water and you wick me out. Come on. Now let's sell to the 51. And I don't even know if I'm going to take profit 51. If it's the dip that's coming, if the Jenga block is failing, this thing could be in for a nice move to the downside. Come on. $66. I'm debating where to add. If I want to add here. The problem is if I add here, we could still fucking pop back above to like this 63 level. Because I want to be able to ride this wave. $63. If I average in here, fuck, that's pretty aggressive bounce from the low there. The problem is, no matter what I do here, if I add or I don't add, my stop needs to remain up here. That's the issue here. Oh my gosh, what a bounce. Wow. Oh, wow. That is pretty aggressive. If I add here, we're at 64. We're still below 66. Again, price can move however it feels like it. As long as we're below that 66, 68 area, I'm happy to hold short, but maybe that was the ad there. It just gets scary when you're on a short and you see that bounce like that. Does become a little bit scary. Should I do it here? 63. We're right below 63 now again, which is good for business, but look, I think we're going to 51. The thing is how we're going to get there. How choppy is the move going to be? And I'm worried if I add here, my average is going to be like 65. And then I'm not going to take myself out at 66 because I know that's resistance. We're gonna let this baby ride. We're gonna let her ride. Even though it's light, it's only one contract, but you know what? If we can get the move down to the 51, we could potentially sell even further. And I can continue to hold, I mean, without any real risk. But then I'm also expecting a larger move, which would not necessarily be a good thing either. It's difficult. You see what I mean? Like, it's difficult. I'm here talking what I'm thinking. It's quite a bit. I want to try to find the right balance between like aggressiveness on the short and, you know, being also patient enough to let price get to my level, because I don't know how price is going to get there. I have no idea. I don't have a crystal ball. Well, I do, but it was wrong today. So, but when it comes to real like price, right? Like, there is no law that says price needs to be going down there now, but Choo Choo is wild this morning. Everyone like it. I might want to add here though. I do want to add, but I just gotta be cautious, like I said. I think I'm gonna add. I'm so tempted to add here. 63. My average is gonna be at what? 63. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. I just added another one. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm gonna take one out at 51 and I'm gonna leave a runner. Come on, ES. Now it's time to go, baby. My average is worse now, so we need to get going now. Just do it. Just do it for Papa. No more pops. We just need to drop. Never mind that. Let's just go. Drop, 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 drop. It's now or never, Bears. Come on, baby. Let me lock one down at 51, and then after that, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want afterwards, ES. You can chop. You can pop. You can do whatever you want. Just get down to the 51 first. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, ES. Let's get down to the 51, baby. Fudge. Come on. Do it for Papa. Do it for Papa. I don't even want to watch. I'll be honest. I'm just gonna not even try to watch. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna try to watch. The more I tell myself not to watch, the more I'm like, watch price. Like a hawk. I need to observe. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, Bears. You guys are really ducking with me right now. Should have not added, as I figured they were gonna fucking pop this thing up again. Should have added there if anything. But we'll see. We'll see. Come on, break it down, man. Why is it so difficult on these breakdowns? Just break. Break, 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 break. Break, 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 break. I think Juju Train 151. Duck and ES, man. Every time. Now it's consolidating. Now, why do we gotta consolidate so much? Let's just go down. 51. It's right there. It's right there, yes. Look at that. 51. We lock it in at 51. Life will be good. The shorts, remember, you're trying to overtrade with these candles. Ugh. With these type of trades, especially the shorting on the weakness, you need to have two things. Balls, or let's not go with balls, because you could be a woman too, right? You need to have guts and conviction. You either, you know where you need price to kind of be hovering. You need to know where your target is, where your stop needs to be at. And mainly direction. And guts, because you're gonna need it. Come on, yes, let's just do it. Break these ducking lows. Let's go to the 51. How much more consolidating do you need? We're going for it. Choo-choo train 151. Come on, please make it happen. Let's see the Niagara Falls. Come on, baby. Let's go 50. Ducking one. Break, 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 break. Now or never. Antonio said it exactly. It's now or it's never, baby. It's like I can feel it in my bones that it's coming, but at the same time, I'm like, don't get too excited yet because this thing is fucking moving weird. Come on, baby. We gotta just break these lows. We break these lows, we go 51. Come on, right here. This one right here. Right here. We break those lows. I think that other last one, it's bullshit. It's gonna break. I don't even want to do the box there. It's just break. 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 Break it. Break it. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bombón asesino. Do, boom. We're almost. Oh my gosh, there we go. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. I guess that last wick is doing some job, but I think it's gonna crack. I think it's gonna crack. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. I can smell 51. I can smell it. Can you taste it? Can you taste it? Come on, we're so close to locking one down at 51. Let's just break it, baby. Break it. That's what I mean. You gotta hold this thing with guts. With guts. I'm not getting out of this thing. Let's just go, yes. Come on, baby. Let's get ready for the fill. Let's get ready for the fill at 51. Come on. We've been waiting. We've been patiently waiting. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do it. 51. Come on, please. Okay, no glasses. It doesn't like the glasses. It started pushing up as soon as I put on the glasses. This is where not having a stream is actually a good idea. Because if I wasn't on the stream, obviously, I would just... Like yesterday when I was short, I wasn't even at home. I was on the go. And I had my take profit. I had my stop where I needed it to be. And that was it. But now I gotta sit here and I gotta watch every pop. Every drop. But it doesn't matter. We knew to get short up there. We talked about it. In hindsight, we should have been short from 82. Again, we knew about that. We know about that level of resistance up there. We don't guess, baby. Look at that 82. We knew it. Once this range got back into this 82 right there, which was yesterday's resistance, well, that should have been the kind of the key. That was the warning, but the real warning for me is that the failure of this Jenga block, that level of support there, that is screaming. It's screaming like the first level of support is cracking. Which means we go test the next one, which is 51. Hence why my profit target is 51. Come on, yes. I can smell it. I'm telling you. I can smell that 51, but please give it to Papa. I can smell it. Just waterfall for me. Waterfall. Fuck, talk about some greed too, though. I'm up almost 800. I'm not taking shit. No way. I'm taking my goddamn target, 51. Let's go. Come on, just one drop. One boner candle to the downside. I'm okay with, like, if I have my runner and the thing wants to kind of pop back, that's okay with me, but I would love to get one out at 51. Like, that's my whole plan on this trade. My runner's fine. I'm at peace with whatever happens with the runner, but that first target hit, that's the major one that I'm like, come on, baby, come on. Afterwards, I mean, it is what it is. That's the job of the runner. It's your lottery. It's your lottery ticket. After this, I'm going to the gym. I was supposed to go yesterday. I didn't. I somehow talked myself out of it. I'm telling you, it's a drag. Like, fuck, I still go. Like, I hadn't gone for like a week. Some stuff happened. But besides that week, I'll go like 4 times a week, sometimes even 5. So I don't fuck around when it comes to the gym. But every day to go, it's a drag. But then as soon as I come out of it, I feel good. I'm actually like, why is it so difficult to come here? When I'm done, I feel good. Like I feel better. But to go, it's like just the idea of having to go in that fucking Stairmaster. Ugh. Ugh. Bench pressing. Ugh. Dumbbells. Who the hell wants to do that? Uh-oh. Price is not going to 51. It's looking squeezy now. Duck. Come on, ES. Just break down, man. Why is it so difficult? I bet you if it was the other way around to go for the upside, it would have gone already. It would have hit the target. The shorts are difficult. I'm telling you, they're difficult. There's no way they pop this thing through the 67 anymore. Perhaps they're back testing 63 now. I don't know. We'll see. I hope not. I hope we just get denied here. It's a short until it isn't. It still is below 67, 68, but so we got to 62, 62.50, almost to the 63. Can we pull back there now? This would be a good area for the bears to basically deny price and continue with this trend lower. Oh, come on, ES. The prick. And just like that, we are right back up to this level here. Unbelievable. I really had more hope that this thing was going to go to the 51. But it looks like we're back testing first. 63, 66. Why? Just why? Major level of support was 51. I thought we were at least going to get down there to that level. I mean, it would make sense, right? Game of ping pong, 66, 51. But we're not quite there yet. This is looking squeezy though, man. It's looking so squeezy. I don't know. I mean, at first they had to break it down here, right? They kind of did, and they kind of dropped the ball, I guess, on this. And now it's looking like a V to the upside. Unbelievable. Look at this thing. Unreal. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. So we're right at 66 right now. Above 67, 60, I don't want it. Oh my gosh, are these guys... Oh, no way. Freaking Bears, man, I swear. I don't even know why I bother with them. That's the last bit of resistance right there. Oh my gosh, don't do this. Don't do this, guys. Such pricks. What a pop. It's now or it's never, Bears. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, NQ's just continuing. All right, I think I'm gonna have to get out of this. It's popping right through 68 now. Oh my gosh, man. This is the last bit of resistance there. This is where my short entry would have normally been, but like I said, I averaged in my position, so I gotta hold through a little bit more, unfortunately, but see where this candle closes. Oh my gosh. I'm over it. I'm done. Fudge. Hindsight, yes, I should have taken the profit at the bottom. It was good. It was a good trade. I guess it just got greedy and maybe on the 51. And technically, I think on a technical standpoint, we could still go there. Like, this could just be some wicks through this. We could still get denied and go back down. Like I said, on the short side, it does require a whole lot of mental, capacity for me to hold through a lot of this garbage. Because really and truly, my entry should be 68 from the short, right? And I did average in my position there. Now I'm just worried we're going to pop right through and continue back up to the upside. That's the problem here. But realistically, I should be short 68, two of them. My stop would be like 72, maybe something like that. And that's it. But I realize I'm in my position is not very good down here. So, I mean, it was good up until it isn't. And these V's, they tend to come here and you know, an F you, right? But uh, we're still right at 68. This is still a level of resistance, but I just, like I said, I'm not trying to risk more on the account, more on the day. I'm done. But it was a good trade, but the market does flip-flop, right? I thought it would flip-flop right at 51 though, or something like that, a little bit lower, because this is where we bounced from. 54 is not really a major level of support. It's just, I don't know. Well, at least not on my charts, right? Maybe something I underanalyzed, right? Maybe something there, but now we reclaim 68, and now Choo Train probably wants to resume back up. I'm out of trades though. I'm not gonna be trading anymore today, but right now, if I had to give a lean, my lean is I just got screwed on the short. This was probably some giant bear trap to the downside here, and we're back to business, I guess. We're back to just buying. But it sucks that we couldn't even get the first level down to 51. We reversed at 54.75. I should have taken the profit in hindsight. Problem is, I like to commit to my levels, to my trades. Whatever it is that's happening, I try to kind of ignore it, and I commit to that target of 51. Or whatever it is, right? If I'm long this 68 level, which I would be on a normal day right now, I already took too many trades, so I'm not going to do it. But if I was long here, this is a long right now, all day long. Back up to the 82. I would commit to the 82. Of course, my stop from this 68 would have to be somewhere like this. I don't know. Maybe like 64 at least. But Choo Choo Train's back to business, so I'm going to walk. There's no point in me staying here. It popped too much. I try to hold, you know, it's like I said, I hold with conviction, and that's just is what it is. Especially on the shorting side, I understand that most of them are traps, and or even this dip, as I preach on this channel here, it's called buy the dip. So, I mean, look at it. We're coming back up, and we got a nice bear trap now. So, tomorrow is another day. But it wasn't the wrong idea. Now it is the wrong idea in hindsight. But again, as the day develops, the charts develop, we get new information. When I made that short, I believe that it was the best trade up until that point in time. Now it looks different. But anyways, I'm done for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Last time I'll mention it up. Well, yesterday I didn't stream on the Discord. Today I will not be trading anymore. But if let's say I was gonna be on another, like any other day where I haven't traded or anything, we do talk about what I do here and what pretty much anybody does over here too. If you want to share your thoughts, you can do it there. We got trade recap section there. I'll be posting up later on that short, because that is something to recap. Being up that much, and then that's why I say it's a problem that I have. This is what it is. I get greedy a little bit. Perhaps it's not greed though. It could be overconfidence, where I truly trust that we're gonna go to the next level of support, right? But I always say here, the shorts are the most difficult. They're the most difficult. The longs are the easy money. But when we don't have that long game here, we need to look for the short. This is looking as trappy can get right here. That is a one giant trap to the downside below the 63 and 68. Look at this, 63 to 66 level. This was yesterday's level of support. What kind of duckery was this? Anyways. At least you see the good, you see the bad, you see everything there. It's unfiltered. My entries are all there. I don't got nothing to hide. It is what it is. When it works, which is a lot of the time, perfect. I could have gone break even there. I could have taken half of the profit. I'm the one who didn't want to take any profit. But that doesn't have to be you, right? Like that, we all trade differently. So before you come here and judge that, why didn't I take profit? Well, I like to commit to my targets. That's my idea behind my trading, right? But if you don't, then that's on you, right? But I should look at it when I'm up almost 800. I should try to lock some in, because it's kind of unacceptable to lose when you were up. But whatever. I like to commit. I hate break even trades. For me, one of the worst is break evens. Break even trades are just, they are the worst. But anyways, I am done. Peace. Thank you all for tuning in. Look at that 68 getting reclaimed. We're going to resume back up to that 82, 89, probably new highs now today. I might take a long if we get any dip to 82. We'll see. But that'll be off stream. On the Discord, I'll talk about it if I do. Because this choo-choo train probably going to go to the highs now. Yeah, we're going to probably the new highs now. We'll see. So I'm done for today. Thank you all. I'll see you here tomorrow.